Well, hello, Virgo. Hello. Rise and shine for those there where this is morning time or rising time. Hello, Virgo. So, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. Virgo, you are going to have two different reads, okay? So, this is going to be just a normal reading that we normally do. And then later on today, I am going to do a live doing your all signs, okay? But I wanted to do this because, like I said, I had been missing in action. Like, I think the last time I had post was like last Thursday. So I was like, I really have to get back on it, okay? So what we're going to do is start with some oracles. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Loving Yourself First. What's going on? Sorry, I have my other computer, so I can't see you as much, but hello. Virgo, what's going on with you? At the bottom of the deck, it's walking away. I'm going to take that one. What are you walking away from? Is it fake friends? Is that what you're walking away from, possibly? Does it have something to do with a relationship? Someone could be using magic. This to me is very true. I'm not saying in a relationship wise, but I feel like lately, I don't know why, but I feel like this has been coming out of everyone's reading. And now, since I don't know, I feel like, ever since, Tarot has become a little bit more popular and then they got TikTok, which TikTok, I feel like people do stuff like this, okay? I don't do stuff like that, but I feel like this has been happening a lot, okay? Where it could be your friends could be doing this to you, right? Or someone that you trust or something like that. Or it could be your enemies, people who are pretending to be your friends, okay? Someone who's pretending to be your friend, Virgo. All right, let's see what else comes out here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. It says you're eventually going to be meeting your match. That's what it says. And I believe that. I believe that you're going to be meeting your match here soon, Virgo. And this isn't a good way. This is more so on a love level. You don't want anyone who can't match your energy, as they say. All right. So it says here that there could be some type of, be careful with bad contracts, Virgo. Okay, be careful with bad contracts. And I know this is not going to hit everyone, but to me, legal issues could be bad contracts. It could be, I mean, I don't know. It could also have something to do with you're married or something to do with court. So I do feel like it has something to do with justice, like the justice system or contract. So just be careful. Okay. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Ooh, Virgo. Were you in a situation where there was one-sided? This was a one-sided love situation. I also have someone got caught in the act. Oh, this is kind of bad. And you had evidence of it. Man, what is this all about, Virgo? We're going to go ahead and get a few more cards and then we're going to get right into the tarot. I'm going to see why this stuff is coming out. Okay. It says distorted masculine. It talks about someone who has abuse of power, who is driven by praise of others, competition, power struggles. Let's get one more. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's see. And then it says, nothing can stop them. Continue on without restrictions, going your own way. So this is you getting out of your own way. Personally here with no limits. It's the opposite of feeling restricted from something or someone. Okay. And it's the hangman in reverse. So that's when Virgos have been holding on to something, someone, because again, we're talking about being able to walk away. It's freedom. That's really what it is. It's freedom. Now, it could be someone here, like I said before, someone is watching everything that you do, Virgo, everything. And copying your style is literally someone copying off of you. Okay. I don't care what you do. I mean, it could be a picture that you post on the internet with, a hat cocked to the side differently from everybody else with some glasses. And the next thing you know, somebody's doing the same thing. Okay. But that's what I'm saying here, Virgo. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into your reading. For those who came in here late, like I said, I am going to I'm going to go live later on. I'm going to have all signs with that reading. I'm not going to have it with this one. Let's see, Virgo. Let's see what's happening here with you. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Virgo. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords. So for some of you, this does have something to do with possibly this indecision, uncertainty. Now, I feel like uncertainty is in different areas of your life, Virgo, but I also feel like it has something to do with your work. There is going to be something different with your job. So maybe you're trying to start something, maybe improve your business, or maybe go to a different company if you're working for someone. But the Queen of Pentacles in that past position, I'm not saying that you guys are having money issues, but you may have had more money in the past than you do right now. Okay. And it also talks about feeling a sense of peace and groundedness, right? So maybe you don't feel that way right now because the Two of Swords is kind of like feeling stuck, uncertain. So you don't feel as grounded as you used to. A long time ago, you felt sure about something. Now you're at this place of uncertainty. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, you met your match. Didn't we just see that? Wait a minute. That was at the bottom of the deck. Wasn't that at the bottom of the deck? It sure was. I didn't pull it, but that's exactly what came out. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So I do see that there's going to be someone here that will match your energy. Wow, I didn't expect for that to come out. And whoever this is works a lot. Like they tire themselves out. They have fear of not having enough money or fear of not being at a stable place. So this is the type of person that's like, if I haven't reached a $50 million goal, I'm going to always feel like I'm not going to have enough money. This is the type of person this is. The person that works a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgos. This is for Virgo. Oh, wow. Virgo. Okay. So I do have the Knight of Wands. Now, I'm not going to say that this particular knight is someone that you know. I'm not going to say that. I feel like with this knight is being very driven because I feel like this is you and your person. And the reason why both of you the energy matches perfectly is because you are just as driven and your person is driven. The only issue is that you have to make sure the relationship is balanced. So that means you have time for your person and your person has time for you. I'm going to tell you right now, for a lot of you, that is going to be an issue. Okay? Spending time with each other is going to be an issue because both of you are trying to build. That's what it looks like. Now, both of you are on the same level as far as loyalty or being loyal to each other, I will say, because this king, this king is more so concerned about a committed relationship, stableness, that type of thing. But we'll see what's going on with that knight because it could be two different people, but we'll see. Let's see what comes out here. This is for Virgo. We'll see, because we're going to clarify a few of these cards. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. So yeah, before Virgo, you guys were popping. Your money was on. Your money was popping. Okay. I've done some readings for some Virgos where their money is kind of slowing down. And that's the only reason why I say that, because it's not necessarily past. Like I said, I don't read it that way, but I read it both ways. So for a lot of you have your own business. The Nine of Pentacles, she does have her own business. But it also talks about her being just, again, reaching for the stars. She has her head upward, right? This is confidence and single. That's what that is, single. Okay. But here with the King of Swords, I believe I've talked to you guys about this before, especially with this card of walking away. This was very strong. This was the first card that popped out in your reading. And a part of that is really detaching. I know the King of Swords is detaching for most people, but for you in this particular reading, it is. But it's the reason why you're detaching, because holding on to something was too painful. Now, again, we could talk about friends, bad friendships. We could talk about, a relationship or whatever it is. It was just too painful for you to hold on to. And right above that king is the Two of Swords. So, I mean, we were talking about at one point, you were like, should I or shouldn't I? What if you're in a marriage? If you're in a marriage, that may be very hard for you to do, to walk away. But I do see that you were dealing with someone who was very immature for a lot of you, inconsistent. All right. Someone could have stopped talking to you or ghost you. Someone could have, but I feel this in your energy. I feel like that you are just breaking away from something. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. You have more than one person that's going to come in here. This is weird because whoever's in your energy feels, and I don't know, maybe you know this person. That's why I said for some of you, this could be someone that you know that will be coming back in here. But this person feels like they lost their opportunity. That's not here. It's not here in the cards. This person feels like they lost an opportunity with you. There's some frustration with this person. And if you are working, maybe it's because you guys are working so much. Maybe you are, you can't see each other as much as you want to see each other. This feel very future, okay? But I do feel like there's someone in your energy right now that's frustrated that you're not around. It's something like that. That's what I'm saying. Or they're afraid that if they're approached that they're going to get rejected. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Oh, somebody's coming in here fast, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, I have the 10 of Wands. Your future is going to be very fiery. Very fiery. If you notice, all of this is earth. It's like grounded. It's just everyday, same old thing, right? It's nothing new. Same routine, nothing new. But then when you get in the future, that everything starts to move. Everything starts to move. And how do we know that that's true? Remember, we saw no limits. And remember, I said it's the hangman in reverse. There's no hangman here, but you have progression moving forward. Now, there is somebody coming in here real fast, Virgo. Oh my goodness. Now, this person could feel like I said before, maybe frustration, or maybe they can't come back in here because they were giving you a little bit of something. They weren't giving you enough. Remember, the Queen of Pentacles to me is very giving, very loving, very warm. The Kings are always a little cold. You two of them in your reading. You will have two different loves too, by the way. But the Kings are very cold. So this person could have been stingy with their love, okay? Or maybe they just couldn't express it in some kind of way. However, I do believe that this person was dealing with different people. And maybe you saw that. But I do sense frustration with you, but you're moving forward. You can't love someone who doesn't love you, or at least attempt to love you. And I feel like with this Ten of Wands, it is a sense of relief. But I feel like someone is guilty and someone is going to be coming back in here. We're going to go ahead and clarify some of these cards, Virgo. We're going to start with this Two of Swords. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo with the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody was playing. Okay, that's what was going on. Okay. So a decision. Now, this is interesting. Let me tell you what's so amazing about tarot. Something that I figured out, and I know how to read it. I'm not going to say, but a lot of you have already been in this energy, right? But I'm telling you, in the future, there's going to be a very tough decision to make because some of you are going to be coming across two kings, not a knight, two kings. So this is a journey for Virgo. That frustration that a lot of you have been in because things have been so slow, yeah, it's still there, but the only reason why you will be feeling frustrated now or it's being a little delayed is because of your decision. You have people who are going to be wanting you more than one. You're going to be faced with that. And that's actually in your astrological charts as well. And it's coming out right here. This is not you fighting. You've been in this position already. But you see how the universe flips the mirror. So now what you've experienced is now what you're going to experience on the other end. Two different people wanting you, and you will have to make a decision. But before, it was really about you walking away from someone, that struggle of actually moving on. Okay. That was the problem. And a lot of you are going to come across someone who's going to come back in here and want to woo you. It's like, hey, where have you been? You've been gone for a while. And now this person is going to want to come back in. Now you have someone who actually likes you on this end. Then you have the person who, they were only give you that one-sided love. They want to come back in here. They want to make peace with you. And you're like, do I even make peace with you? Because if I make peace with you, I may actually fall for you again. Okay. That could be a huge issue that you're going to be facing in the future. Let's get this King of Pentacles. Oh, King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Oh, your person think it's over. This is someone that you know. Two different kings here, two different energies. That's the beauty part of tarot. This is what confuses people when they're doing personals. I've learned how to tap into that energy. You have two different people here. Before, you were dealing with someone who was extremely selfish, keeping secrets, immature, only wanted to give you a little bit. And this is the type of person that if they had a little bit of money, status, or whatever it is, it almost feels like this person wanted you to beg, crawl. We know that's the case because this person had different people. This person had a lot of different people. And it's like, okay, I mean, I can talk to you today. Maybe so, maybe not. It's that type of thing. And this is the reason why you were feeling this one-sided energy. This is the reason why you were feeling rejected. Because it was an option. It was a choice. It wasn't, you weren't anything special to this person. This person had secrets. They weren't trying to, how many times have I told you in your readings before that the person wasn't trying to love you? That's what you were dealing with. Yeah, the king has money, and and they look good, all of that type of stuff on the outside. But then this is how they are on the inside. It's a page. Who wants that? Let's see who this Knight of Wands is here for Virgo. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay. You definitely have, there it is again. You definitely have two kings here. You got two different kings here. You may actually have more than one person as far as new people. But this past is still lurking because there's a death card. This person is feeling, this is a resurrection in a sense. This person feels the dead energy between you and them. I mean, I'm not saying you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be, I don't know. All right. But I definitely feel like, this person, someone that will be coming back in here. Now, as far as a new person, remember I said that this talks about the person being very driven, okay? And you could live at a distance. This person could live at a distance, okay, from you. But this person is going to be going for it. I'm telling you, it's like on a speed train. That's what they're going to be doing. This is without thinking. This person is going to come back in there without even thinking. Let's go ahead. Let's get the King of Swords. I didn't even pay attention to the comment section. In the first comment I see is, he definitely thinks he's a prize. Ain't that something nowadays? Like, what are we doing? Like, since when has that happened? When the roles have been reversed? I would die on that fucking hill alone. I would never, not with a man, because it's like, especially when you have been in a marriage and a long-term committed relationship, there is no prizes. There is not. That's not one. That's a fantasy world. But people are listening to jargon on the internet. Please. I'll see those mofos on the other side, because that ain't gonna happen. And there are women who can die like that. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you got the King of Swords twice. Wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, oh my God, I did not expect this energy to come out. This is major. For a lot of you, I mean, we have the Devil, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Whoa. I feel your energy and I feel what your person did. This is mistreatment in a way. You know how someone refuses to open up? Like, you know that they can like you, but they refuse to do it. That's this energy. You had it twice. This is the poker face. This is the poker face. But why would a person do that? You know what I mean? This is also a sense of control. It could be the person was very fearful, toxic. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know. The devil was there, so we already know it was some lies. Lies. That's what it was. You could have been dealing with another Virgo as well. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or like I said, some type of water sign, because that's what I'm seeing here. But good Lord. I didn't expect for all that to come out, but I'm going to go ahead and put these two here. So, you know, truthfully, this person detached from you because the competition was stiff. The competition was stiff. Okay. You probably, I mean, I'm not saying that a few of you didn't express your feelings towards this person, but this person definitely wasn't going to do that for you at this point. But the competition was stiff for this person's heart, and they took advantage of that. Okay. That's why you felt that one sided energy. That's why you felt that. It was pretty toxic. And it doesn't have to be in the worst way, but it's more so mental. It was like you were in a mental prison with this person because you were trying to figure it out. You were like, what in the world? That's what this energy feels like. And that is what you are detaching from. See, I can see their energy and I can see your energy. That's what you're detaching from. You needed a sense of peace. That's the reason why you walked away in the first place. And a lot of you could be still in this energy because technically, it still could be future. So some of you could be in this place right now where you're trying to make something work. Six of Swords, like you're okay. Let me just try to be peaceable. Let me be a little bit peaceable with this person. You can't really be peaceable with a King of Swords and a Devil card. You can't. They're not going to extend themselves that way. They have to be a little soft and a little loving. And it's okay, but you can't have the Devil and the King of Swords. I mean, my God. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get the Lovers. Lovers. Peace is my best friend. Okay, I know that's right. All right, at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, didn't I tell you? Oh, new love. Hello. Hello. New love for you. That's the reason why the Ten of Wands is there. It talks about putting down something that has been very heavy for you. You and this person from the past, that's going to be eventually over with. I don't know who's coming back and who's coming in and out. I do see that for some of you, that is going to be a thing, but that's not Virgo's reading. You see how we got out of that? Like once I hit that mark, I was like, Virgo, this is it. It was that death card in that tower. I will never forget it. It was that death card in that tower. I knew it. I was like, oh no, this is done. And almost every read after that said the same thing. So for a few of you, yeah, I mean, some of you knew you're trickling in and it's some of that energy. But majority of this really does talk about new people with this Ace of Cups. And again, you have options. A lot of you could have been married, okay? And if you're in a connection right now with somebody, there's some secrets. It's dead end. Your person isn't going to really try. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Virgo, be prepared for this. Some of you are mistresses. Got to tell you. Got to tell you, some of you are mistresses, misters, because men be doing it too. That Nine of Swords is devastation. What did you think that you were going to get from someone who is already in a long-term committed relationship? First of all, this person doesn't even have to be married, but this person was in a long-term committed relationship, or still is in one. I don't know. But it was like here, the moon and the high priestess you were a secret. They were a secret. Who was the secret? So this is the reason why the Ace of Cups is there, because you need to get out of self-limiting situations. No limits. Oh, these cards were on point. No limits. And if maybe their person caught them in the act, maybe their person, whoever they were dealing with, maybe they were accusing them. Like, you know what? Someone is, you're not acting right. You're acting a little cold. This person had to kind of pull away from you because someone was, yeah, caught in the act. Somebody may have had some evidence. It could have been, it literally could have been a text message or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. That's why someone's moving forward. Somebody said they lied about it all. That devil card is a liar. It's not just the devil, but it's the energy keeping things in. You know, this is someone who, like I said before, they're so good. Oh, I don't even want to say this. I don't want to say this. But this is the type of person that is so good about keeping things in. You wouldn't even know if they harm somebody. I'm not saying that you were dealing with somebody like that, but you don't want somebody that's that good. That's a little scary, because it's like you could put me in a closet somewhere and go outside, go to work, have a cup of coffee down the street, and there will be absolutely nothing. No one will ever be able to tell. That's that type of energy. I don't want that devil energy around me. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get the Eight of Wands here for Virgo. I see you traveling, Virgo, in the future. I definitely see. Oh, look at this. You cannot. Oh, wow, Virgo, you cannot make this up. Didn't I tell you that Knight was not necessarily someone from the past? And it was correct. You guys already know my King of Wands. Not always, not always, not always. But majority of time, that King of Wands is a new person, and this person is coming in soon. I see a lot of communication back and forth. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like this person lives at a distance. I'm telling you, I keep feeling that energy. I do not know why, but I see you on a plane. I see them on a plane. And remember before we talked about how this person works a lot, you work a lot, and in the future, the energy of it is going to be the little difficulty has something to do with your work, your job, or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Or location, distance. This is amazing. I'm sorry. This is a completion of a cycle. And this is what you needed. This is what needed to happen. All of this walking away and ending here. I'm going to go ahead and pull these oracles. Like I said, I'm going to do a part 2 later on today. It's going to be live, and it's going to be with all of the signs. I can't do it this morning because I have somewhere to go after Taurus. Okay. But I'm going to do it later on today. So watch out for that. Let's get it. Let's see. You know what? No, I want to be petty this morning. I want to be petty. I'm being petty this morning. Let's get these cards. I have 5 different decks coming in. I'm going to use that later on today too. At least one of them. So stay tuned. This is for Virgo. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody is addicted to sex. This is that whole thing, that one-sided love. Or it's not necessarily addicted to sex. Because, I mean, technically, can we really measure addiction? Because some people are like, I need it 3 times a day. I mean, that's all good, girl. Okay. My body needs some rest. But I will say it just depends, because some people just have extremely high sex drives. So with me, it's not that the addiction to sex is not necessarily the frequency of it, but I feel like it has something to do with the partners. It has something to do with partners, different people, that type of stuff. Okay. You also had a card here where I do believe that someone was married. I believe that someone was married. Okay. It could be you, it could be your person, or almost a spiritual marriage, which means that the person was in a long term, 10 of Pentacles in some kind of way. Okay. I also see here that, again, this person was resisting. Now, this says play hard to get. I mean, I'm like traditional. I just don't believe in the play hard to get stuff. It's like it's either yes or no. Okay, especially when it's a divine masculine or male. I don't believe in that type of stuff. That's why I don't believe in male prizes. That is just so ill. It's a turnoff. But I will say, looking at this, totally, like this person was rejecting. Okay, and it could be, again, like I say, this is hitting the long-term committed relationship. Let's get one more. Kia said, who does marry men? You know what? I think somebody said that in my chat maybe about 3 months ago. And I was like, y'all do realize this happens so much. I talk to every and all kinds of people. There's a lot of people who do. Yeah. And it's so funny because I'm so sweet, but I'd be like, you already know where this is going, right? Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Because I feel like that has something to do with self-esteem. I feel like it has something to do with self-worth. Who has Leo and Mars? Who has Leo and Mars? Anyone in the chat has Leo and Mars? Who has Leo and Mars? We're going to talk about this for a second. So someone says they think that they do. Leo and Venus. I need a Leo and Mars. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm saying that. Leo and Mars. Beyonce has Leo and Mars. I have Leo and Mars. And there's something in particular that you're going to notice about people who have Leo and Mars. So nobody has Leo and Mars. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I want to describe Leo and Mars energy. Leo and Mars is the person think of themselves as kings, queens, very, very much so. You know, this will never happen. So when you see Beyonce when she does her performances, or when she says bow down is Leo and Mars. That's Leo and Mars energy. It has nothing to do with her having a God complex. It has nothing to do with her feeling like she's better than anyone else. Leo and Mars, male and female, divine masculine, divine feminine, act the exact same way. They do not bow to other people, especially in relationships. It does not happen. It has to be an equal take. That's why there's always a power struggle. They may bend a little bit, but Leo and Mars energy, it does not work that way. You will never have a Leo and Mars female ever kissing somebody's ass. The guy usually have to at least woo her, get into the marriage with her first before she, get to a point where she's trying to make the relationship work. But Leo and Mars, no. So that is a real thing. People are born that way. So guys are thinking that every woman is the same. That is not true. Or a woman thinks that every man is the same. That just because she throws out kitty that he's going to know. It doesn't work that way with certain signs, especially if you have that in your chart. It is somewhat of a God complex. But you do not treat people badly. It's just in relationships, it is a struggle. That's how it works. The last one that I have here is someone could have been gaslighting you. So if someone is going to return back to your life, Virgo, please, I beg you, okay? I beg you, please be careful with gaslighting individuals and make sure your boundaries, more than anything, are, they're healthy. And, you're not in a place of someone where they're going to be giving you a lack of respect. Okay. Somebody, somebody say I have Leo. I'm telling you, it is brutal because you could literally die by yourself and literally be okay with that to some degree because you're not made that way. You're not made to kiss people ass when it comes down to relationships. It just will never happen. It will never, never happen. And it's interesting because you will get a partner who's like this King of Pentacles. You'll get the partner who's like the King of Pentacles, who generally is so laid back. They're well established and they're like, that's okay, babe. You take care of the household. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm telling you, that is what's coming from me. I am manifesting that. That's what's coming. I promise you that's the only thing. Like that's the type of man that I love. I love them when they're like really laid back. I don't want no fucking prima donna. If you got that energy, or if I caught that from you because of something that you did, I don't like that. Anybody else can have you. Prima donnas is majority of what a lot of men are now today. That prize energy, that's prima donna. There are men that are literally, I'm telling you right now, who are laid back. They're just chill. It's that type of thing. And they're like, babe, they don't necessarily bring their check to you, but they give you money, okay? Because we all love some coins. But they're the type of person that's like, she got the household, she got this. That's like everything to me. That is everything. But anyway, I went off on a tangent on that. This is what I have for you, Virgo. Like I said, I promise you that I'm going to be coming back for a part 2, doing all of the signs with my new cards. I have 2 reads today, and I have to do tours after this, but I will see you guys a little bit later. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.